ジラーはマナを外へ放し、で二通りある。オーグメント、守り、機敏さを備え、私の知らない力が存在している。力と
あの子は
ることもできる。
The story begins in a brutal and bloody battlefield, where a lone warrior stands victorious amid the bodies of his fallen enemies. The air is thick with the scent of iron, and the distant echoes of despair fill the atmosphere. A crown is carefully placed upon his head, and with a voice filled with authority, he declares, "I have become king." His reign is unquestioned, his strength unmatched. But just as quickly as he claims his throne, another figure emerges from the shadows, an assassin seeking to end his rule before it even begins. Without hesitation, the king swiftly dispatches his challenger, proving once again why he alone deserves the crown. As the battle fades, his gaze settles upon a mask, and a sudden wave of memories washes over him. "I remember when I was a king," he murmurs before darkness engulfs him. His consciousness slips away, and he finds himself submerged in a vast, endless ocean. The weight of the water presses against him, pulling him deeper into the abyss. In the silence, a voice whispers through the void, "In your new life, seek the light." The suffocating darkness is replaced by a blinding light, and suddenly, he is no longer a mighty ruler, but a fragile infant cradled in the arms of two strangers. A man and a woman look down at him with warmth and love, their eyes filled with unshakable devotion. Arthur, they call him. His father, a towering figure of strength, smiles and says, "I want you to call me Dad." Confusion floods his mind. Who are these people? Why do they treat him as if he is truly their child? He realizes the truth. He has died and been reborn into a world entirely unfamiliar to him. In his past life, he commanded armies and wielded unfathomable power. But now he is nothing more than a helpless infant. The contrast frustrates him. He who once stood above all is now reduced to nothing. His days pass in a monotonous cycle, his new mother showering him with love, his father playing with him in the warmth of their home. They cherish him, but to Arthur, it feels like a cage. He's powerless, trapped in a body that refuses to obey his will. He longs to wake up, to find that this is all just a dream, but reality is cruel, and he knows he is stuck in this form. However, his perspective shifts the day he witnesses his father training in the forest. The raw display of magic leaves him in awe. His father, wielding such strength, makes Arthur realize that this world holds power beyond his comprehension. When his mother rushes to heal a wound his father sustains during training, Arthur's curiosity deepens. Magic is real in this world, and he is determined to learn everything about it. Observing his father spar against monstrous creatures, Arthur begins to see the vast potential of this new world. His father is not just a simple man. He is a warrior, a protector, and he is not alone. A group of comrades gather before him, their presence indicating a camaraderie built through countless battles. Arthur watches carefully, learning, absorbing every detail of this life he has been thrust into. Later, when his father returns home covered in blood, he hesitates before embracing his family. Arthur takes note of this. In this world, weapons are common, battle is a way of life, and power is the key to survival. A realization dawns upon him. He must grow stronger no matter what. Despite his frustrations, he finds small moments of comfort in his new family. His father is strong, his mother gentle, and for the first time, Arthur experiences what it feels like to be truly cared for. Memories of his past life creep in. images of cold palace halls and enemies lurking in the shadows. He was always on the run, never knowing peace. This life is different. Here, he's safe. Time moves quickly. Arthur learns to crawl, each movement a struggle, yet his parents cheer him on. He watches his reflection in the mirror, unable to fully accept this new identity. The name Arthur feels foreign on his tongue, but his parents say it with such conviction that he cannot deny it. At night, when the house is silent, he seizes his chance. Sneaking out of his crib, he moves with newfound determination, making his way to the library. Books hold knowledge, and knowledge is power. As he flips through pages, he learns about this world, its kingdoms, its history, its people. Decatan, a land divided into 3 major realms: the underground domain of the dwarves, the mystical forests of the elves, and the human kingdom of Sabin, where Arthur now resides. Unlike his previous world, where the throne was seized by force, here it is passed down through generations. Everything is different, yet the thirst for power remains unchanged. His studies continue, uncovering the mysteries of magic. Mana is the lifeblood of this world, a force that grants extraordinary abilities. Some enhance their physical prowess, while others summon and control powerful forces. Arthur's mind races as he recalls his past life's techniques. Though he was once a king of battle, he must now start from scratch. He experiments, trying to feel the mana within himself. To his surprise, he succeeds, even at such a young age. But before he can delve deeper, his mother interrupts him, concern etched on her face. "You made me worry. Don't do this again," she warns, though a flicker of recognition crosses her eyes. She suspects something, but says nothing. Years pass. Arthur's mother keeps a diary, often praising her son's intelligence and beauty. Yet one thing troubles her. He has never once smiled since birth. One day, while observing his father, Arthur picks up a wooden stick and begins imitating his movements. His father is delighted, calling for his wife to witness their son's talent. However, she is less enthusiastic, scolding him for introducing such dangers to their child. Arthur watches the exchange and thinks to himself, "It seems this entire world operates under a mother's control." A trip to the city expands Arthur's understanding of the world. He marvels at the advancements and magic he sees, each new discovery pushing him closer to understanding his place in the Ka.
気がいるんだから。私は幸運だ。
あっちは。
A trip to the city expands Arthur's understanding of the world. He marvels at the advancements and magic he sees, each new discovery pushing him closer to understanding his place in this life. On the journey home, exhaustion takes over, and he drifts into sleep, reflecting on the warmth of his new family. In his past life, he had known only loneliness, abandoned at an orphanage and left to fend for himself. This love, this care, it is foreign yet strangely comforting. His mother watches him sleep, whispering words of affection. "I love the things you do. Sneaking off to read books, pretending to sleep when you're not. You have your father's spirit. One day you will seek the world beyond these walls." Arthur continues to train, observing his father use powerful magic to manipulate stones with ease. He studies every movement, every technique, determined to master them himself. One day, while attempting to control mana, a catastrophic explosion shakes the house. His father rushes in, fear gripping his heart, only to find Arthur unharmed, but displaying an extraordinary level of control over mana. His father is stunned. "My son, he hasn't even turned 3 yet."
だ。ナコアの先生だ。 せる。それをかけろ。
アリス、まさか。
学びの日々は油断した。
Arthur is overjoyed by his progress, but his moment of triumph is cut short. The house trembles again, and from the shadows, a dangerous monster emerges. And that, my friends, is where this episode ends. If you want to see what happens next, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Boss Recap. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
I can't get those days back. I gotta come to terms